welcome to the new 26 for this week. And this one is special. We are at the 200th official episode of Friendship is Magic. It's funny how a series that was destined for a 13 and out is now celebrating its second 100. Big Jim on Twitter, Big Jim Parsons, the executive producer of the series in general and the director of this episode, Twilight 7, said this in a tweet a few months back. He said, if episode 100 is for the fans, slice of life for the bronies, then this episode, Twilight 7, is for the main principal voice actors, the ones that have brought the 7 signature characters to life throughout the years. So, instead of in every side pony in your mama reference vest that goes off the rails, what do you do for episode 2K? Well, you do an Ocean's 11 parody. That's right. My Little Pony is going all Frank Ocean up in this piece. With Twilight 7. Moral first, of course. If there is one, it's kind of weird. Although the moral in episode 100 was about how we make stories out of the little things in life, this moral is about plans and how often they go awry and how to expect the unexpected, or in some cases do exactly what is expected. It's played tongue-in-cheek here, as is the entire episode in general, but I have a feeling it translates to this. Everybody for episode 200 was expecting them to do something similar to Slice of Life, something really bombastic, big, and almost celebratory blowout of its long-standing 9-season run, and almost celebrate itself on the way out. Although I still think that celebration is coming, that is not here. Instead, we get a comedic, all the way through, almost laugh out loud Slice of Life episode, centered around Twilight and Shining Armor of all things. When they were growing up, they would battle over the hypothetical and very real crown of Sibling Supreme, using charts and stars, almost like kindergartners for doing good deeds and earning the honor roll, things that most parents typically do when they have ultra-competitive siblings or trying to keep the siblings in line with one another. The two competed for this crown for years, but now Shining wants to put it to rest to find the ultimate Sibling Supreme, and has come up with the ultimate game for Twilight to win. Try to break into Canterlot Castle with the most sophisticated security system. See where the Ocean's 11 references are coming. So naturally, Twilight's not going to do this alone and decides to go in with her friends to try to infiltrate the castle. Now, this is viewed as a test of the new security system by Celestia and Luna. But Twilight's focused on winning the crown and winning the ultimate sibling title. But the others are in. Twilight comes up with an elaborate plan that works to each of the strengths. But Rarity decides to ditch that plan and do the unexpected. And at first it seems to be going well. That is until Murphy's Law kicks in, where everything that could go wrong will go wrong, and it does. So with the team defeated, they execute the plan and it works almost perfectly. Until, in a very similar to Ocean's 11 twist, we find out the real sibling supreme. And we just find out how smart Spike is. Spike is a setup man. And he set up a most beautiful plan with Luna, which Luna also uses this opportunity to get one over on Celestia too, which is utterly glorious. This episode is laugh out loud funny. Every joke, every reference, every returning character, and there's even returning motifs from the black and white noir style of Rarity Investigates to Pinky using a hand-painted animation style to drum up her plan, to the old school country black and white from an Applejack flashback. Side question. Do you think that's why she left Sweet Apple Acres the first time and moved to Manhattan to explore her musical talents as Apple Cord did Applejack? That has always been one thing that has always puzzled me in the story of the Sonic Rainbow. Did they just drop the answer to that question? I hope so. And Fluttershy and Spike are living out their best Mission Impossible impressions, and Fluttershy being actually brave. And Twilight forced to do nothing except watch the plan go awry. Which leads to several expressions and side gags and even the return of Pudding Face for a slight second, among other things. But it's just the sheer joy and the sheer fun that this episode brings. Slice of Life was a giant thank you. Twilight 7 was our main cast having a ball and a blast. The animators going completely nuts, bringing, obviously, their favorite characters and side gags back. It was a celebration of what makes these characters, this cast, and these actors work so incredibly well. That's what has made this show stand the test of time, marketing, toys, and some debate. It's because the strength of the people responsible cannot be understated, especially among the voice cast. let me say this wholeheartedly to every member of the voice cast. You guys are the best voice cast in the history of animation. Period. There is no one with a better dynamic, no one with a better execution, and no one that could play these characters better than you guys. And you guys are half of the fun of it all. And it seems that that's the entirety of the DHX offices, to everybody that writes, directs, storyboards, everything. It looks like a blast. Sometimes episodes can go exactly as expected. Other times it goes a little off the rails and we get something unexpected. But whether expected or unexpected, we have always been along for the ride. Because you make it so enjoyable that regardless of the quality of episodes, whether an episode reigns supreme or not, it matters. Plus, Spike is looked at as a brother, which is awesome. They always seemed like mother-daughter, or brothers. Now we have official confirmation of which is a loving and happy ending, if not somewhat anticlimactic to some, end of that tree. But we can talk about that on other days. This episode should just be enjoyed for the sheer fun, artistry, and almost looseness of it. Even the moral and even the execution of it is so loose, it's non-existent. This is just 22 minutes of happy, which is the way that I look at every episode of the show. It's going to be sad when it ends, but it's created so many happy moments just like this one that I can't help but to enjoy it. Whether some things we get will be expected or unexpected, just keep in mind that it's all part of the plan. And sometimes the best laid plans don't work. Twilight might not be sibling supreme, but this episode is among the supreme. Just like its counterpart 100 episodes ago, Twilight 7 gets a 6 out of 6. Or I guess, because it's that special of one, a 7 out of 7 to keep with the motif. How do you feel about Twilight 7, and what do you think about the Apple Cord story? Do you believe it was Applejack dropping some origin knowledge or not? I'd like to know your thoughts on the episode and that in the comment section below. And make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell every week because we talk about every episode this season. Until next week, when I'll get some more quality Twilighting to be sure. Trust me, it's a good one. I'm Nirvana Sparkle. I am Codequestria's Reviewer Supreme. And find peace in your own Nirvana. And thanks for watching.